Everybody in here needs to quit smoking. If you don't smoke right now, you don't need to start. Everybody knows smoking is a terrible habit. And for those of you that do smoke, what does it do for you? Does it have any positive implications in your life? It didn't when I did. I'm Daniel Van Meter, and today I'm going to tell you why you need to quit smoking. I'm a prior smoker, and if you're wondering if I'm one of those previous smokers that goes around preaching to other people about why they need to quit smoking, then you're absolutely correct. I'm a bit of a hypocrite in that point, but I wouldn't be doing this speech if I wasn't. So throughout this speech, I'll be talking about two main points. First main point is going to be my experience quitting smoking, why I did it, and how it has benefited my life. The second point is going to be those statistics, those dreary facts that nobody wants to hear about, heard them 1,000 times before, but we're going to try to pull those into a different way so you can see quitting smoking in a whole new light. So, as I said before, I'm a prior smoker. I wasn't a 3-pack-a-day kind of guy. I wasn't a 1-pack-a-day kind of guy. I didn't smoke all the time. I was a 4 or 5 cigarettes a day, which some people say, well, you're not addicted at that point. Well, I disagree on that. You know, like I only needed a few a day, but if I went a whole day without smoking, you can tell I was edgy. So, why did I quit smoking? I was dating a girl about a year ago, and all of a sudden she was asking me, she was like, why do you smoke? And I was like, well, I don't know, I just kind of done it since I was 18. She said, well, what she quit is gross. And I was like, okay, so I gave it a whirl. I really don't know why that triggered in my head that I needed to quit smoking. But she also asked me, she said, what does smoking enhance in my life? And I had nothing. I even told her I didn't even like the taste of them anymore. I only smoked it to get that edge off. So, immediately I saw the effects of how quitting smoking positively impacted my life. I smelled better. My girlfriend liked it more. You know, my hair didn't smell like cigarettes when I took a shower. And within just a couple weeks, I saw more effects. I felt more refreshed in the morning. I ran faster. My run time went from 10:42 to 9:12 on a mile and a half. Even doing push-ups, sit-ups, any kind of anaerobic activities as far as weightlifting, I was better in all those aspects. So, also work productivity. For work productivity, like I said, maybe I smoke 4 cigarettes a day at work, which you figure a smoke break's 10 to 15 minutes. So that's 40 minutes to an hour. Most people do 8, which is an hour and 20 minutes, bare minimum, of lost productivity time at work. So quitting automatically makes me better in the workplace, which can in turn help promotions later on down the road. And even if I didn't smoke during the workday and I was smoking, I'd be edgy. Say I was too busy to go outside and smoke. I'd try to get a task taken care of, but my mind's in all there because I'm fidgety because I want a cigarette. And the end product that I'm going to come out with is not going to be as good as the one that I had beforehand. And the last thing, seems really small, is I noticed that when I watched a movie at home, especially with a girlfriend, I didn't have to get up halfway through it just to go smoke a cigarette, hit pause, and come back stinking, and she gives me that, you know, that evil look when I sit down next to her. So these are my reasons for staying out smoking. Of course, there are other reasons why you need to quit, and I'm going to roll into those on our next topic. So, the statistics. According to the CDC, on average, 20% of all Americans aged 18 to 65 smoke cigarettes. So, you might just be thinking, and a lot of Americans smoke cigarettes. Well, I'm not going to hit the health aspect too much right now, but we're going to break it down a different way. 45.2% of smokers, well, correction on that, 45.2% of people with only a GED smoke cigarettes. However, 6.3% of all people with master's degree smoke, which shows a direct social line there. also, the poverty level, for those above and below the poverty level, there's a 10% fluctuation. Of course, the higher percent of smokers being to the lower poverty levels. So these two pieces of data, you can see how smoking can be seen as lower society in some ways. When you're applying for a job, there's the guy that smokes, there's the guy that doesn't smoke. And also, when it comes to the opposite sex, when finding a mate, people don't look, you don't see Match.com, I want somebody that smokes, only somebody that smokes. I don't ever want to put down the cigarettes. And on top of that, from a health aspect, it gives you more time with your family, more time with your kids, it gives you above ground longer, and in most cases, some people live to be 100 when they smoke though. But on top of that, it's going to save you money on your life insurance as well, which of course is going to put more money in your family's pockets too. So as you can see, quitting smoking can enhance all aspects of your life. It can make the people close to you be happier to be around you, and it can make you more appealing as an employee and to the opposite sex. It can also increase your productivity time at work by at least 12.5% just by quitting smoking. Also, think back to high school. The kid that's voted most likely to succeed, he probably wasn't a smoker, and there's a reason for this. So I've covered both my experience with quitting as well as statistical evidence to support my stand on smoking. So start enhancing your life today. Think about all these factors and start living your life smoke-free. Once again, I'm Daniel Van Meter, and I'm a happier person for quitting smoking.